Now, speaking of being out in the West with Nip, rest in peace. Snoop Dogg recently came out and said that he wanted to revive Death Row. Good idea? Bad idea.
Bad idea.
I mean, I say it depends on how it's done. Suge Knight's in jail for how many years, whatever, but who knows what ties he has to Death Row. I don't know the paperwork. Maybe Esso could give some insight.
He wants his money. He said he was never. He said he was never paid for the crime.
Snoop?
He said he was never paid for his own album.
He said he was never paid for the Chronic. He was never paid for his own album. He never got publishing.
And if he goes in, if he takes that over,
then he'll be able to get his
Oh yeah, then it makes sense.
There you go.
Then that makes sense. Then
That makes sense.
because I was about to say, why bring up
Yeah.
So it's to get back all the money he never made off all the classic
I could
albums.
believe
Yeah,
that.
that's millions.
and what's known out here is Snoop is really
About his money. Yo,
First and foremost, think about it, his mother died and he still didn't listen.
yeah.
And Snoop is
listen,
a big
man.
iconic nigga though right now.
Let me tell you how.
What would Shiv wanted him to do? Some people think like that.
Everything
son.
Snoop touch. He the only
That's
nigga
a
I
fact.
know can
He's a
beat a murder charge and still be on TV with Martha Stewart.
But she a felon though. She a
Exactly.
felon, though.
I
He does
should
all
say.
that.
Yo, look at this shit.
He could
right
do
here.
no wrong.
Nah,
This shit
it makes
sold for
sense.
$2
though. I
million.
didn't never know that.
Sure.
See, like
Different.
And
that's what I'm
Snoop made
saying.
that his
I'm
avatar.
That's payment.
What?
That's real.
That's how
shit.
much he into the game.
And then once he becomes CEO or president,
Yeah.
he can go in.
Bro, you gotta speak up because you're not mic'd
Well,
up like that.
I was trying not to be in the middle.
Nah,
But once he becomes like CEO or president,
he
he
can.
can go in and change paperwork.
That's a
and
fact.
Lawyers and go in. It's like if you sue the label for an old record that you produced or you wrote. 30 years down the line, you still can get your money if
Right.
you put the legal paperwork in and they say this is rightfully yours and you got jerked.
Right.
He'll definitely put that through if he's CEO and president.
But you don't think he's gonna put artists on?
No, he gonna get that money first.
Why would Snoop Dogg at this point put anybody on at this point?
Because it's the West.
They got the West, they got Kendrick,
But he got Def Jam right now
he
anyway.
got Def Jam.
What is he, president of Def Jam
Like,
right
how
now?
many West Coast?
He like VP. He like
Yes,
He's
yes.
president.
he like the big. He
They
like the
No.
owed him money. They
Yeah,
owed him
trust
money,
me. I've been
and
there.
They gave him an executive spot.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he can
executive.
get the money back that he's been owed. Because a lot of people evidently owe Snoop Dogg bread. Yes.
That's why I showed you that picture. He's also in that game, and nobody knows. He's keeping it really quiet.
Nah, that's dope though.
He's
He
the
doing.
god of that game that he's talking about. He's the god of
He's the god of the game, and none of us.
NFTs?
Yes.
He's the god.
He has a secret name that nobody knows of some Italian dude, huh?
So does Hov?
Yeah, but they're keeping it low. Nobody knows.
Now I'm gonna ask this question to the whole room. Does anybody understand NFTs?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Break it down for me, bro. I need you to come closer to a microphone though.
It's more about a digital space.
Yeah, because we had a meeting.
Right.
So
Yeah.
say you got a cover. Say like that verse that he's talking about that he has
With Hov, and nobody.
He could do that, and one person could buy that one verse, and they could bid upon that verse, and they can buy it. That verse literally, possibly could go for $5 or $10 million just so they can see that verse. If you want to do this one show right here,
But why?
Here's
That's
why.
the question.
No. Here's why. Here's why.
Why?
No, here's why. I'm gonna tell you why.
The artist, I mean, the consumer is more of the.
It's deeper than
it's
that.
the rich geeky.
It's rich geek kids.
Say it's 1,000 of the mega rich geeky kids, right? This is their competition. This is
This is their hip hop.
You don't have to understand it. So
Yeah.
you do one cover, you can do 100 versions of the same cover, and then they monetize it, put it in a shirt,
Like-
put it in a space, and then you can have your physical one
Easy.
worth $500,000.
Like, say,
It makes no sense.
all them geeky kids that's never
Yeah,
been.
it's not right.
No, listen. All them geeky kids that's never been around the hood, they could be like, Math does an NFT 5 slots to meet up with Beanie Siegel. Now they're like, I'm with the real mobsters. You kids from the Valley ain't never been around that. And they'll each pay $5 million.
And taking pictures with you.
Yeah, and they'll pay the money.
And I'm really there. And I bought his
NFT ticket. Real shit. We had a meeting about this.
And then you can make it a fucking competition.
Yeah.
The person who buys the most. So you can put out 5,000 of them.
You see this right here?
5,000 of them just to be your guy.
This sold for $2 million. This bullshit right here.
Atari.
You don't understand what that is. That's a digital
No, of course.
piece of art. No, but I'm
No,
saying
I know.
that code itself is the artwork.
Yeah.
So if they make another one with another digit off, it's gonna change the whole picture.
Yeah.
So that one is unique, specific to that one code.
And then
Now,
you get
here's my
royalties
question.
off of that.
Yeah, there's a royalty
Royalties
to
off of that.
everyone
Yeah,
that posted.
So whoever created, they'll get a royalty.
Yeah.
So the next person
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
sells this one, they get a percentage of it.
But what if I just screenshotted it and threw it on my Instagram?
You're not gonna make no money.
No, but I'm asking like, is there royalty to anything like that?
Nah,
No.
not to that.
There's no value.
There's no value.
It's like somebody bought somebody. It's different between somebody bought your CD, somebody just stole it.
That's like you
Where,
do
where do they store these things?
anywhere. It's like
in a
digital.
space,
It's a
man.
digital.
It's in a digital space.
Or you can have it like a little square box, and then the pictures in there, and they only made 5 of those, and it's authenticated. It's like art. Like it's just like picture the Mona Lisa.
You go down to 21st Street, they have a whole gallery of NFTs. You
NFTs.
just walk through,
And you can look at them.
Swipe through the pictures.
Look at it, and you'll learn it. It's like once you delve into it, then you'll get it much more. Like it seems very difficult, but when they sat down and told us about it, and the Russian dudes really schooled us, I was like, oh,
That's
this
it.
makes sense. It's about being exclusive, like everything else.
That's
Right.
It's exclusivity.
Right.
And then you can sell stuff.
There's a
with it
Basquiat painting, and then there's Basquiat hoodies and shit. Like,
Yeah,
Right.
the painting is worth way more.
More than a hoodie.
Then the hoodie.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
That's why the verse he has with Hov, he could sit
But
there
that requires
and have
a
a
climate.
listening session.
But this is
And
what I'm
put
saying.
10 niggas in for 10 million apiece.
Hold on, Heineken.
And they'll
But
pay that shit.
That requires a climate of people that would pay that much money for it.
Yeah.
And basically, you're saying on a blockchain,
It's a
Yeah.
community.
it's
a
a whole
community.
community
Yeah.
of
A
people.
whole separate community.
The motherfuckers that had Bitcoin when it was 0.0000001.
Ethereum too. Most of them pay it through Ethereum because they got this thing called gas fees that you
Right.
got to go through, and then the fees. So depending on what coin you use, the fees could be ridiculous.
Right.
So a lot of them is laundering money through it too on the humble, but it's a clean way to clean out your money. And all these kids got a lot of money and they want to be cool because they've been nerds their whole life. So they're competing. It's just like how you said, yo, I got the best verse. You got the best verse. Now it's like, I got the Snoop Dogg NFT.
It's like homie that bought the Wu-Tang album.
Perfect.
That's the first idea of
NFT. Him.
That's the first idea.
That's perfect.
That's the first idea. Nipsey when he put out his album.
But for $1,000.
For $100.
Oh, $100, yeah.
Yeah, say Nip said, I'm gonna do 10 of them only. That's it.
That's it.
And y'all gotta buy these 10. And these 10 are now worth whatever. Now when those dudes take that record and wherever they post it up, now I bought this, now people can stream that record. And I'm gonna make the money.
I got a
They'll
question.
make a piece of the money too.
That Wu-Tang album that we never heard, y'all think it's fire?
No.
Did you hear it?
Who knows?
Nah, I didn't.
Then we can't.
I'm just saying.
I don't think it's gonna be that classic Wu-Tang shit though. Me personally, I don't think so.
So basically, you selling to people that
Yeah,
You selling to fans.
I don't think that
Fans.
vibe was there.
You're not
But
selling to
it
the
don't
public.
matter.
you should have said that from the beginning.
Because that's what
You should have said that from the
I
beginning.
thought that like that's the whole premise.
Nah, they
I
gonna
might
buy it.
have 10 fans.
They don't give a
bro,
fuck.
But those 10
Some
fans
fans.
really care about the TV show that I'm on.
Right.
So those 10 fans will say, I'll buy his cover to his song so I can now come to his parties and be
Right.
next to him.
That's
That would be my value because I'm not Snoop Dogg. Your value would say your body's covered or whatever. You can come see
It's a
my
fact.
show being filmed each week for the next 6 months. style of thing, and you can sell that space as well as whatever you're selling your cover with, blah, blah.
And
Like, that's
you
how we
sweep
work
up.
it.
Yeah.
Nah, that shit is real though.
For
Yeah.
$1,000.
Once Tory Lanez, I saw Tory Lanez, I said, yo, this nigga. I said, they ain't gonna like this. I said, when he put that shit up, I said, somebody home like this with the banana, they mad at that nigga for doing that.
But my question is, like, once it hits, like, he put it out as an NFT.
Yeah.
But the music still came to the internet.
But whatever else he put as the NFT,
But he owns
It's the
it.
code.
But the guy who
It's
bought
the
NFT,
code,
the guy
right?
owns it.
Right.
He owns it
Yeah.
now, so the Wu-Tang don't get $1 when you stream that. That guy who bought that one joint, he owns the copyright. He owns
That's
the
what
And
I'm
if he
saying.
sells it, you
The
still get the
fan-
royalty.
It's the fan becomes the that's what I was saying in
Oh,
the beginning.
okay.
So your fans grab this. If your fans is more of the I want to get this, I want to get this. They make money off of what you did, of your project.
Right.
You got the big bulk, and they can keep selling. They can do whatever they want with it. It's theirs.
Yeah. And you'll get your royalty off of that every time it keeps selling.
certain piece.
Yeah. Yeah.
Certain piece.
What's the max on this NFT thing? Does anybody know?
What you mean?
What's the most something sold for?
Maybe like I heard that. Yeah. I heard
Trillion?
Some songs like a
It's a 4
trillion.
8, that's a trillion.
You said what? What'd you say?
4 8, that's a trillion.
A bored ape. Just a gorilla just sitting there like this, and it's $1 trillion.
It's one of those codes that I told you, code artwork. Coded artwork.
Yo, well,
Is it created in code,
It's
or
like
do they just?
Artists have made 10 sets of eyes and put it in a code. They don't make 10 sets of mouths, put it in a code, 10 sets of noses, and then spew it out into the blockchain, and whatever code numbers is on it, it creates an image.
there you go.
Shit could be one image of you, then it could be all black, then it could be
It
like
could be,
metallic.
it could be something with a nail in the
Yeah, it could be a nail in the
They could have
head.
the infinite, like they made maybe 30 different designs
Yes.
of eyes, noses, mouths,
Yes.
heads, colors in the background. And
Yes.
it just mixes it all up.
Yeah, black with
The
the
code
blue
mixes
head
it up.
now.
They
And
don't
then-
do it.
Yeah, and then the community starts boosting it up. Oh, this is the wave
gotta
now.
get this
You
shit,
gotta
this
get
shit
this.
lit.
Oh, you not. Then
You
it's
can
like,
get one that turns or whatever. That's a
oh, that's going for 10 million. And then all these rich kids are like, I'm gonna put up 20 million. Yeah, Bobby. You not cool like
Yo,
me.
Math, it seems unbelievable. I see your wheels turning. It did the same thing to me.
Right.
They had to sit down and
But
talk
the-
to me.
the
and
only
I was
fo-
trying to make sense of
Let me
it.
tell
Only
you this.
familiar ground for me is knowing how far a fan will go for something that they
How about
believe
this? In the meeting we
in,
had,
or they love. You know what I mean? Like,
You get a board 8 for less than $5.
No. yeah, in the meeting we had, one of the Russian kids was
one of
like,
the Eagles.
he got an NFT that's worth $1 million. He's just sitting on it.
Yeah, he's sitting on it.
He just said, yeah, it's worth $1 million.
He sold one for 60,000.
Thousand.
Man's got an offer for $300,000 for one of his apes, and he said no.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
He said nah.
you said nah
Yeah,
Yeah, they said nah.
8.
for an 8.
yeah, little ape. Digital code.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I gotta.
Because
get
now,
into
like,
this shit.
is this something that rappers are supposed
I gotta
to
get
think
into
about?
this shit because I got a weird ass brain, and I know somebody got some money for me somewhere. Like I'll be feeling like
You
they
gonna go
owe me
meet?
money
You gonna
anyway.
make a Meek Mill cover and sell that shit? As
Yeah, they owe me some money for something. I've been around too long. They gotta pay me something.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.